Hi all, welcome to my channel Java Soul. In today's video, we are going to discuss consumer functional interface, and in last we will see real-time example. Let's explore this interface. This is available in java.util.function. Okay, and it's also annotated with the @functional interface, which tells like it's in a functional interface. It is having one methods, accept method. Okay, which basically it takes single uh, input argument and does not return any output. And it also having the one method andThen, and this is in a default method, and this one is used to chain multiple consumers. Okay, so the when to use a consumer, there are some scenarios like when we need to perform an operation on an input but do not need to return a result. Second one is if we want to define a behavior inline using lambda or method references. Third one is like if we want to process collection of elements with side effects like logging, modifying, and printing. Okay, let's see with some real-time example. Okay, um, I'm going to print list of elements using consumer first use case. Okay, for that, let's create a list of type string. Arrays.asList. Abe, okay, I'm taking some name Mohit, and last one is let's say Charlie. Okay, now we need to create a consumer, and consumer will also be the same type string because we are going to process elements of string only. So whatever the type will be of input, the type of consumer will be the same. As you can see here, the type of accept method is t, and the same type is of consumer interface also. String s1. Okay, name sysout. We are going to log this input. Okay, now let's see how to print elements of a list. So earlier, how we used to do, we used to use the for each loop, enhanced for each loop in Java 7. Okay, but in from Java 8, if you will see in for each, it's bit enhanced, and it's accepting the consumer, and we do have a reference of a consumer here, so we'll pass the same in S1. Okay, and if you want to see it, let's open this. This is in a default methods. Okay, in a iterable interface. Let's on this. So you can see here all three names that's getting printed. Okay, now the next use case we will see how to print how to log database operation. Okay, this was our first use case, and now we'll see a second use case. I'm creating a one consumer. Okay, and this will be of string type s2, db. Okay, I'm just taking as a db input variable name. Okay, let's print this. Again, this type is wrong. Okay, now the consumer is implemented using lambda expression. So this is what the way creating a consumer using a lambda expression. Okay, now I'm calling an accept method. So we need to pass the input value I'm passing here customer ID. Here you can keep it like customer ID. I'm passing 2. Okay, now let's run this. As you can see, the output is customer ID 2. Okay, the till now we have seen how to process list of elements using consumer. Now how to pass a value to the consumer. Okay, now third one we will see. Okay, we will modify the product and then we'll print product. So we are going to take a list of product objects. So we need to create a list product arrays.hash new product name is laptop, and amount is something like 50,000. Let's add 2 more product also. One is smartphone. Let's change it to 14,000 or something like a 15,000. Last one is tablet. And I'm keeping here amount is 25,000. Now we will create a consumer to apply 10% discount on each product. Consumer type will be a product only because the input will be in a product. Product dot price multiply by 0.9. Okay, now we will apply the discount to each product. Products dot for each, and here we will pass in consumer. Okay, now we will print the updated products. For each system dot out println. Here we are using method references. Okay, you can see here the each product price is 10% is coming with 10% discount. Now the last we will see how to chain consumers with and then. Okay, I'm going to create two consumer. Two consumer, one is S4, another one is S5, and we will print the input. And input we will pass one string that we wants to print. S4 and S5. Now we will create one more consumer which will be a chain consumer. string chain consumer, okay, s4 dot and then s5. Now we'll pass input for the consumer. Hello world. Okay, let's run it. So you can see here, okay, both input is getting printed here. It's getting two times because in the first consumer, okay, it will print here and then it will print for s5. Okay, so we created every time a separate consumer. We can because as you can see here, the consumer reference is containing a object itself. So we can pass it directly also. We don't need to, create a consumer separate reference and then pass that reference, okay, to for each here. Um, like we can use it here only. We don't need to create a separate reference on the consumer. Let's on it. Still you can see it's coming with the 10% product price discount. Okay, so the common use cases as we seen, the logging action on processing logs, okay, and we can perform actions on each elements of a collection, okay, and the chaining operations like transformations, validations, okay. um yeah, that's it for this video. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel and provide some comment also. Thank you.